Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, depending on where you're watching from and listening from. Welcome to this day, 2023, the day that the history of the liberation of Biafra has begun. I want you to understand that today is the beginning of the fall of Nigeria. I am very, very proud of the Biafra people in the homeland, millions of Biafrans. I'm very proud of you that you are ready and you have spoken in one voice. Everywhere in Biafra land is under lock and key. And it is going to continue for the next 2 weeks. Today is the beginning. You will continue to stay at home and allow your civil disobedience to speak for you while we continue to do our own job in international community and beyond. I am just so proud of Biafra people, irrespective of what the enemies are doing, irrespective of what the vendors are doing, using some scrupulous individuals in our means, trying to break us. We came out stronger than ever. I am so proud to be part of the generation that is making this history in the world's most complicated country. Breaking away from Nigeria and exiting Nigeria. Nigeria is a very complex, very complicated, very devilish and evil entity, which must be disintegrated, and Biafrans are taking the lead. I want you all to understand that the southeast part of Biafra will take the lead for the Nigeria disintegration, and it has started today. No amount of military equipment will stop Nigeria collapse. No amount of military tanks will stop Nigeria from collapsing. No amount of intimidation, harassment, killing will stop Biafra from exiting Nigeria this year. The earlier we exit, the better for them. If they continue to delay the exit of Biafra, we will make sure everything in Nigeria is crushed. And at the end of the day, Biafra will still exit. The best thing is to begin to negotiate and begin to call for a roundtable discussion on the referendum as soon as possible. If that is not done, we will destroy everything about Nigeria, and at the end of the day, Biafra will still come. I welcome you to this space today. Tell us what is happening in your area. We know that especially the 5 states of the southeast part of Biafra is under lock and key. Part of the south-south Biafra is also under lock and key. For the very first time, this civil disobedience is going to enter a different level from tomorrow. Remain indoors so you cannot be killed by the Nigeria state. You see, they have rolled out the military. They have rolled out their killing machine. Do not fall victim. Let them come to your house and kill you. And even though they cannot do that, and sometimes they do it, this time around, we are ready for them. As I'm speaking with you all this morning, the war is going on somewhere in Imo State. Since 4 a.m., the shooting and the sound of freedom is sounding heavily somewhere in Imo State. And the Biafra Liberation Army has neutralized many of them as I'm talking to you. And they will continue to go down. All of them that come to kill our people in Biafra land will definitely go down. They can never make it alive. So Biafra Liberation Army is doing a very good job with the spirit of Biafra, protecting them, guiding them, giving them the power they used to do to neutralize these people. You know, some of them are wondering, have we contracted some machineries from somewhere to come? Have we brought fighters from Israel? Did we bring fighters from Germany? Did we bring fighters from Finland? Did we bring fighters from abroad? Are we now working with, so this kind of question is what they have been asking themselves. But what I don't know is that that we surrendered in 1967 is not because you overpowered us. No. The reason that made us to surrender was because of lack of information and lack of communication. It's not because of weakness. And this time around, we are more advanced. Not only that we are more advanced, we control the communications and the media. So you can never defeat us. Not today, not tomorrow, not next year, not now, never. Even if we have limited resources to fight you, you can never defeat us. Today, those of them that are fighting, as I'm speaking right now, somewhere in Imo province, you can attest to that you are falling in your numbers. And you continue to fall. Those of you who are there, continue to shoot guns and all that, you are going to fall today. Today you will fall in Biafra land. I welcome all of you. And sources, can you come in so we can take questions? And this is a referendum on its own. Remember that this sit at home is to demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Also prepare Biafra people for the self-referendum, which the convention is coming up in Finland in this October. So what we are doing here is to make sure that every stone is turned for Biafra independence and exit from Nigeria. We've taken over, we've made sure that the illegitimate Nigerian representative within Biafra land are receiving the message of rejection. That message of rejection is what you see today in Enugu State, what you see today in Anambra State, what you see today in Imo State, what you see today in Abia State, in Rivers State, in Akwa Ibom, and so on and so forth. It is called the message of rejection. Success, over to you.
Good morning, Prime Minister, Your Excellency, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Ambassador of Peace. Good morning, fellow Biafrans and dear compatriots and the government of Biafran Republic, government in exile. My heart, my love, everything I have goes to you, because you have demonstrated that yes, you can lead Biafra, not now, but in future. What we are doing now is just an exercise of what is to come. And I must commend all key officers of the Biafran government in exile for their wise decisions. I must say wise decisions they are taking in ensuring that the Biafran people are free. And Biafrans, we are here once again with our PM, Umejirubuago, Agune Chamber 1. They will never surrender until all of them die finish. And here will be their end. The remaining one, according to Yendu, will go home and never find their homes anymore. It is playing out under the command of our able commander, Field Commander Simon Ekpa. Good morning, fellow Biafrans, and welcome to this very space. We are here to celebrate the victory of today's, the first day of the 14-day marathon lockdown in Biafra, and the whole world is attuned, watching what is going on in Biafra lands, especially in Enugu, where they think armored tanks and air fighters will protect people. You are making a very big mistake. The people have decided, and this is where our constitution is going to have it is based from. We the people, and not some elite. We the people have spoken that we are not going out under the instruction and authority and command of one and the only Prime Minister of Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And there is nothing the enemies can do about it. We are here, and we will continue to be here solidly behind our Prime Minister to defend this very cause of freedom at all costs. Whatever it will take for Biafra to be free, I'm telling you, we are getting there. And it is this year. It is this year. In Enugu State, we have demonstrated to Umba that your alliance with the military or the Zujanja with terrorists to come and hurt Biafra did not work. Try other methods. And if care is not, if Umba keep on doing this Olo will be a child to what he's going to see in Enugu State, because Biafrans are wise. They say we will sit at home and you are forcing them out of their home. It will not work. Everybody remain at home and they come to this very space. Please share this space. People should come and let us interrogate, ask questions. Let us as well have a very good time with our PM, the people's general, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He's a general indeed. And what they did not see is the real man in him. They were looking at his face. They never know that there is somebody behind that very face, not the person wearing that face. There is a spirit behind that very face. And today he is dealing with them. And they are shamelessly dancing and following every bit of his direction, including the governors are sitting at home today. The governors are sitting at home. All commissioners are sitting at home. They must sit at home tomorrow until they bring Onyendo out. That's just what it is saying. And the PM, permit me to say, the Ken of our time want to use Onyendo's name and control Biafra in proxy. We are wiser. The spirit, the letter that they bring out does not come from the spirit, and that is why people rejected the letter. In Aba, where they think that they have a stronghold, Aba is under lock and key today. It shows that the spirit of Biafra is in charge. Thank you, my PM, for coming at this very time. May God bless you and bless all your cabinet and bless Biafra. Here, the microphone will be open. If you have a question, please throw it. Very hard one, very sensitive question. You see, he rolled out the building structure of Biafra yesterday, and you saw it. I don't know if many of you saw the pictures, the phototype of Biafra, how it's going to be, how Biafra land is going to be within some times of our independence. So I want you to anchor your questions on that very angle and other related angles that are not sensitive, bordering on security. Please don't come to ask us where is the do we have what we are going to use to defend our air. You may not know if we have or not, but you saw them yesterday crying because we dealt with their jet fighter, and if they come again, we will do it again. No apology. So ask your question, very intelligent one that our PM will use to educate the world and the Biafrans at large what we are going to meet in the next 5 years of Biafran restoration. Thank you, and I will say Capital Oil, unmute yourself and go straight to your question.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. My brother sisters, am I coming clear?
Loud and clear.
Okay, good morning, my Prime Minister. Great, thank you so much for today. Yeah, this morning I've been going through all the videos coming up from Southeast. Even I'm preparing to put them together to post online so that people will be seeing it on my page. Yesterday, I made a post yesterday about the Prime Minister's message concerning the sit at home. So when I made the video, the one he said that people shouldn't risk their life on this people giving money to come out with petty business. So I was trying to make the video to go viral, and I posted on that. I made the topic on that video like Prime Minister has cancelled the sit at home, so that people can get attention on that video. Under five, not up to 5 minutes, I posted that video. A lot of people were cursing and insulting me. That how will I post, make a comment, say that Prime Minister didn't cancel the sit at home. They haven't even watched the video, my brother. That's why I found out that people are not interested on even anything you are saying about there will be no sit at home. I was like, what really happened? I was trying to explain to them on the comment section that no, this the message that Prime Minister brought out yesterday was urgent, and people have to get attention, because when you make comment like that, they will be interested to find out if it's true. Then they will listen to the announcement the Prime Minister made. But my brother, I rushed even that minute to go and change the subject of the post I made. So what I'm saying is that people are not interested on anything, all these fake letter, all those fake informations from people that I don't even know. So what I'm saying is that Prime Minister, 99.9% of people in the Southeast are interested on the sit at home. Even this morning has already confirmed it. So and I also made a post on the palliative, which we saw that people were sharing. So we really appreciate the government. I don't have any much question to ask. I just want to inform us that our Prime Minister is doing great and we are really behind him. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. I greet all.
Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback. A very good feedback. Thank you very much. We will continue to push until the last minute.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother, Capital Oyo, and keep it up. Our destination is Biafra, and any other option they are giving to us will not work. So keep on sending your microphone request, please. We want to have as many speakers as we can. Without wasting time, I will say, who coming now? The microphone has dropped again. Please send your microphone request. If you're having a network challenge, please move to a place you can have a good network while you can speak to the Prime Minister. What they don't know is that the message has accumulated and it has really sink into the heart of people, and the people know who carry the spirit and the anointing. And the offer, so the person has spoken, and that's the person they are listening to. So we want to see your microphone, please. The one of the 2 weeks sit at home 100% today. Nigeria collapse will start today. We are at the brink of the Red Sea. All Nigerian Janjaweed will be drowned there, as the drowning has started from Imo State, and it will go round all over. Your microphone request, please. Africa, please go back and come in again. Your network is bad. I cannot accept you. I'm trying to accept you, but it's not working. Go out and come in again. And every other person, please send microphone request. We want to have a very good number of speakers in this very space today. So they thought this is 67 that they can manipulate. No, not at all. This is 2023. Russia is not coming to help them. Britain is afraid. America is afraid. Nobody will come to help them. They will surrender by force, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. We will take our freedom out of our hands. That is why they went to Asaba and start displaying Israeli flag and Israeli playing materials, just to say that Israel is the one giving us machinery to fight them. This is the connection, and it has started in Olu. They will confess that Biafran army is not easygoing. The Biafran Liberation Army is one of the most resilient force we have in the whole of African soil, and there's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing they can do about it. Victory is ours, and we are fighting a just cause. This 2 weeks lockdown will prove to the whole world that nobody imposing themselves as governor, as senator, as a commissioner, as LGA chairman, even world leader is in charge, except the Biafran Republic government in exile and the Biafran government, the federal government in homeland. So this is where we are, and let's keep the dice rolling. Let's keep it rolling, please. Sending your microphone request. Nobody's sending requests. What is the problem? Sending your request, please. We want to have very good numbers of speakers. Africa, your network is bad. I don't know. Your network is bad. I have tried to accept you. There's no other way. No other way. No other way. I don't know. What is the problem? Okay, this 2 weeks lockdown is their Red Sea. We are going to drown them here. PM, if you have any message to pass across, you can keep speaking while I receive them in. I don't know, many of them are having challenges with their network. Terribly.
I think it is time for me to hear the concern, those who are always having concern. How you are doing it, why you are doing this, why is the sit at home, why is that? Those kind of things are the kind of questions I want to address this afternoon, this morning, depending on where they are listening from. So not when they go to their shell, they will start talking out of point and telling people it's only sit at home. It's only sit at home. You are suffering people. You are this, that, and do that. So I want them to come here and ask me direct question, that bothers them, so I can address it, and then also educate them why we are doing what we are doing and the reason we believe in what we are doing. Okay, so I'm just here to listen to questions and address those questions, no matter any question at all. And one thing they should know is that the self-referendum is fast approaching. We are going to have at least 60 international organizations to observe it. At least 60. 60 international organizations will observe Biafra self-referendum. And what we are doing today is to prepare the ground. I continue to tell them to follow instruction, listen to instruction, follow our directive, and you will find yourself in Biafra. You will sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra one day. I am telling you, I know the date Biafra will come. The first time I made this statement, I know how they were bombarding me, how they didn't take me serious, but it is part of the game. So, Success, over to you. Give me 1 minute.
Thank you, sir. I think you will find another co-host to assist me, because I'm not seeing people requesting for microphone here. If Ifeanyi Nwora, Simon Nwora is available, he can co-host with me here, so that he can be seeing people, because the people, one person here requesting for mic, I can't accept the person. I've been trying to accept him, but the microphone is not going. So that is my own challenge. Yes, as you said, the self-referendum is where we are going. And you are saying if they have any other way that we can do it without sit at home, they should come up. Sir, if they have, they wouldn't have waste time to bring it out to counter our sit at home. So, to me, there is no other way. There's nothing they have. They have nothing. They hold no agenda in their table. There's nothing absolutely they have to do with Biafran restoration in another way, if not this way. What is their anger is that why it is not me? Why is it not me? Why is it Simon Ekpa? Why is it is Biafran Republic government in exile? Why it is not me? This is the question that has been clocked in their hearts, and I'm telling you, this is pure envy and jealousy. They have no other method. If they have, by now, they would have bring it out to counter this the very sit at home. But right now, there's nothing like that. So, but I won't overrule. If you have another method that will be very much effective and harmless or harm-free, that will be very harmless, bring it out.
I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Please,
yes, we can hear you.
You're having a network issue, so I am going to be back in the next 2 minutes or so. So I think that by then I will assign another co-host.
Okay, sir. Okay. So what we're saying is that there is no other way. If they have other ways, by now, they would have countered us with that their ways. But as I said, we are not overruling. They may have, and we are expecting them to come in and tell us the way to follow. But as I said, it is also a question of jealousy, greed, and envy. why is it Nnamdi Kanu doing it? Why is it somebody from Abia State doing it? Why is it Simon Ekpa doing it? Why is it not me? This is the question that has been in their mind, and it is a destructive question. God will not assign any job to such person, because it does not come from a genuine heart that will emancipate the people of God. So Chukwu Abiyama give the assignment to people who we less expect, and they are doing it, and we have to follow them. So if you have your question or suggestion of how to go about it, our PM is here. This is a very good chance for you. Come in, we are waiting for you. And your suggestion, if it outweighs the efficacy of the sit at home, we have no option but to go through that very direction. But until then, sit at home continue. Maazi, good man. Simon Ekpa, good man. You're welcome, and unmute yourself. Ifeanyi, please send in the microphone again. I'm not seeing you. I would have sent a mic to you, but I'm not seeing you. Can you keep trying, please? Good man, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, my own beloved Archangel Success. It's always good to hear your voice. God bless you, our own Prime Minister. Maazi, the great Simon Ekpa. The world is shaking. You are trending everywhere. They have started hearing our sound. Maazi Nnamdi Kanu said, they will carry our message. It's happening now. Everywhere is happening. So please come and take the mic now and then say those things that you always say at the backyard. Here is the time to say it and then get answers. Not cho. Here he is, here, right here before you. Bring those your concerns and let it be straightened up. Thank you, Maazi Success. Thank you. We must continue. Go ahead.
Thank you, Maazi, and that is the good man of Biafra, Mwabe Simon Ekpa. Yes, and we have put them to shame. All their letters, all those that he jubilated, including papers that he carried it, all the criminal DOS that never like Ejimako for one day, has as well come to echo the sound of the letter. All of them today, including the letter itself, have been put in the dustbin of history in a very big pot of shame. And if they persuaded Onyendu to write that letter, by today, many of them, some of them, the lawyer who will go to see Onyendu today will tell Onyendu that, nah, these your people are very strong. So, and that is it.